The first thing I wanted to do today was thank everyone for helping me finally reach 5,000 subscribers. I have no idea how we managed to hit it so quickly. I think I've gone up, I don't know, something like 1,000 subs in the past month. It has been absolutely crazy, and I really want to thank everyone for actually helping me come this far. Now, I know most of the way was because of that shout out I got a few months back from Luke Smith, but I think that once that died down, it's you guys who've really helped me actually keep going and keep up the momentum and actually make it so I actually can hit 5k subs. Now, what I wanted to do today was go back and look at some of my old content and just not understand how in the world I've managed to hit this many subscribers. So I've got a couple of videos lined up, and I'm going to pick something random from back when I was at my old place. And what I wanted to do today was just talk about, I guess, the sort of mindset I was in when I was making that content, and just get really, really confused about why anyone watched it, because some of that content is so terrible, I have no idea why anyone's bothered to even watch it. Now, you might notice the framing's a bit different, and that's because I've had to set my webcam up on top of my new monitor, so I'm actually on my new desktop at this point. And because of that, the framing will look a bit weird. I'm going to work on it. I don't really like how it looks right now, but I will work on it. Anyway, before we get too lost on that, let's actually go look at what I wanted to look at today. So we'll go over to my main screen, and as you can see here, we've got this video, and we've got a torrenting video. This is my original torrenting video for transmission. Look how sad I look in this video. And then after that, we'll just pick something random from back here, and just be in so much pain when I watch it. So let's just start off with this one. Look at, where am I even looking right now? Why didn't I cut out this first fraction of a second or something? I don't know what I'm doing here. But let's just listen to it and see what happens. So a while ago I did a video about why I don't think Vim makes a very... You can kind of hear the style that I've already built up after all this time. This is kind of when I was starting to get into my own style. So this was, what, December 4th? And the one thing I do want to point out is, what is this? What is this going on right here? Do you not know what a comb is? Like, I haven't really combed my beard properly for this video, but it's... like, what is this? What am I looking at right now? Why is the moustache so full and the beard is like this? So what was actually happening here was I was like shaving under here and it wasn't making the beard fill up. Anyway, let's just keep going. It's a very good idea. And I have kind of changed my mind since then. Not completely, but I'll explain that in a couple of minutes. Where are you looking? What are you doing? Just look at the camera. I know I'm not looking at the camera right now, but I had no excuse then because I was using my webcam camera. And that thing would be literally at eye level, and I just wasn't looking at it. So if you're new to this channel, remember to subscribe and ding the little bell icon down below because it'll really help the channel out. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs, and any help would be really appreciated. I'm not going to watch all of this. This is going to be painful. Now that's out of the way, enjoy the new opening, and let's get started. Oh, I missed the... I got rid of the opening so long ago, but this is going to be fun. Get ready for it. I do miss the opening. It was a lot of fun. I think it's clipping right now, actually. What that? I don't know what this is just so bad. I threw this together in like 5 minutes or so. Also, there's a spelling mistake on here, and I left the spelling mistake on there for a good couple of weeks, and I didn't notice about it. But like, this background, it's blue, and I've got this, just my profile picture where I'm just like staring into your soul. The more I look at this picture, the more I hate it, actually. But anyway. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. There's no emotion in your voice. Who are you? So, you may have heard me talking about this video on Twitter by Ben. We have Ben Award. Okay. So oh god, well, I was using just transparency there, and you couldn't read, like, I can read the text fine, but I had a lot of people complain about it, but I don't entirely believe. Let's just pay close attention to what's happening down in this bottom corner here. I'll move my webcam over so you can see it. But look at this dude. Vim makes a good IDE. But as for a code editor, I think I thought that was like great delivery, and no, it wasn't. It was awful. But anyway, there's definitely something to that. I was just using that as the theme for my. Also, I had my my window open, so as you can see, the lighting has just changed there. What I'm actually doing. I think it does that throughout the entire video. We've got this. It gets worse and worse as the video goes on. Now what I've decided to do is just close my window because it'll make it so much easier to do good lighting. But there's a name up here. What is this? What is this JavaScript? This is the worst JavaScript I've ever seen. So if I start writing style or just general code completion, and that is, people are recommending some more COC stuff. This is just random Vim configs. See, so that's my class. Doing here. I guess I need to start the directory from where we actually want. We actually go into here, go into GRC, so that's my cloud pro. Cut that bit out! What are you doing? Programming folder, go into here, and then we open that basic user class again. What I normally like to have it is, so I actually have the current working directory, so I have to actually go in git plugin. So if you notice in here, I've got things that are in like URXVT. I was planning to watch more of this, but this is painful. I don't know, okay, this video right here is the most popular video on my channel. I don't know why, it is garbage. An item, so I'm not sure. Visual block, comment, bam, that's now commented. So that is fairly simple there. There is no emotion in your voice, who are you? It doesn't add the space like VS Code does. We've got Yats, which is for TypeScript, and then Vim Pandoc, which... I think I still have most of these plugins actually. I think the ones I've gotten rid of at this point would have been NVim Colorizer, the Nerd Tree stuff, and Nerd Commenter, and I've replaced all of that. I think I've still got Yats and all that here, but most of this Markdown. Most of this is still fairly similar. I've just changed around some stuff, and I've got some more stuff in here as well. So I'll just briefly go. So we've got this ST, and I guess when I talk... Also, you might be able to notice, I don't know how well it's coming up from the recording, but my mic's clipping this entire time, because I didn't know how to set microphone gain at this point, so it just sounds horrendous. That Nerd Commenter in more. Here, basically what that will do is mainly just based in your setup. You know, this is just really boring. This is just a really boring video. To get everything done, that'll save me so much time. So yeah, at this point, I was still in my old house, so you can tell from like the different background I've got. Also, you can see some clothes sitting in there because I didn't even bother to put them into the washing basket properly. But at this point, I was still in my old house, and I absolutely hated my housemate in this place. And I think his room would have been behind this wall, so he would have heard every single time I'm recording a video. This place, I still have a housemate behind the wall behind the camera. I just don't care anymore. Yeah. Let me know if you find any tools that are actually good for doing... You have to integrate your own text editor into it. I don't know if something like that already exists. If it does, that's awesome. But you can hear a bit of emotion coming out here, but it gets far worse than the next one we're going to look at. Now let's go suffer through this second video. I didn't realize how bad this video was when I recorded it. I thought it was great at the time, and that's because I was super depressed when I recorded it.
Torrenting on Arch.
Oh god, no, you already got an idea of it. Also, what is this? What is this SEO? I didn't even bother to set stuff up properly. Actually, no, I did. I think yeah, no, I just got lucky with that SEO. My tags were garbage. But what is this comment? My explanation is much more noob friendly. Thank you, Tankyard, but this video is garbage. I don't know if you can read that properly. I got a subscriber from this video. I don't know if you're still around. Thank you so much for subscribing from this video. This video is terrible though, and just look at the sadness in my eyes. The beard looks a bit better at this point, just because it was a bit shorter here. But look at the sadness in these eyes. I think I was recording with my phone at this time. Also, as you can see, I didn't neaten up my bed either. Like, what is this recording setup? Also, you can see a drink bottle in the background. I think that's more clothes back there. And I don't think I had proper lighting at this point either. So everything is just bad. And I'll just let you listen to this part.
Torrenting on Arch can take a little bit of effort to set up to actually be nice and comfortable to use. So today we're going to have a look at my torrenting setup with transmission.
Why did I upload this? Oh.
Let's get started.
And then we go into the intro. The intro that went way too long. I don't think I've watched past the intro of this video. So I was still using Powerline at this point. Oh, and EuroXVT. Jeez. Okay. This was ages ago. Also, I wasn't using emoji for my my status bar either. Jeez, okay, this was a very long time ago. When was this one? September. So I was still really bad. I think this would have been 2 months in. Also, as you can see, it was the middle of winter at this time, and that room was really cold. What do I have in the background there? I think that's a volume of No Game, No Life. You can see a belt there as well. Is that a box of tissues or something? And I've got my whiteboard. What was I doing with this framing?
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So, the
Don't think I have the Blue Yeti at this time either.
transmission software itself comes in two main
Oh, it's lagging as well.
parts. So, if we look at
This isn't my computer. This is the
Pac-Man
video.
install, and we search for
What is this
transmission.
frame rate?
So, when you install transmission CLI, you get both a CLI tool to actually look at the transmission daemon, basically, and that's the other part. You have the transmission daemon. You can use that directly if you want
At
to.
least this information isn't terrible.
So you can run these commands directly. If
Also, the information is not terrible because this is basically... If you wanted to say I was ever copying Luke, I was copying Luke when I first started the channel. This is straight up just Luke's
you
video.
want to, but I wouldn't recommend it. Transmission
Cut this bit out if you're
Remote
typing so slowly.
CLI.
I was also still very, very new to doing terminal stuff at this time, so my typing speed was really low. Also, I didn't know about tab completion on Bash either.
So this will bring the Qt application, you've got the GTK application.
Oh, the audio's
Or
so bad.
the other
I do like this wallpaper though. I wouldn't run it now just because it's a bit too bright against the terminal. As you can probably see here, you've got this massive bright spot here. Plus, as you can see, I wasn't using blur at the time, so it looks even worse. And I think I stole this color scheme from DT or someone. Yeah, I think I stole this color scheme from DT.
application. Or, personally, I'm not a big
Also, as you can probably notice, when it actually loads up, I'm not actually zooming in on my terminal either, so the font is really small. You basically can't watch this video on a phone.
So we have this mymaps.list file here.
He just sounds like he doesn't want to record the video. Who are you?
So in here we have these two lines. We'll do the same thing.
I wasn't doing anything with notes at this point either, so if I make any mistakes in this video, that's
That file
why.
is
Also,
in my
is this
scripts
Ranger? I think I was still using Ranger at this time.
folder. So basically what this one does, so first up,
I don't know how bad that sounds to you guys, but that sounds really bad in my ears.
we basically test if the transmission daemon is running. If it is, this bar down the bottom here. Sorry about that. And
Wait,
basically,
what am I saying sorry for?
again, where's a good spot? That one. So if we were to run the trans clear command,
Wait.
and I move my webcam again, where's a good spot? That one. I forgot all my...
Just re-record the clip! I feel like that was supposed to be like a joke that I thought was funny. It wasn't. That was bad. Just re-record it, you... Oh!
all my hotkeys were, so sorry about that. And basically,
Cut that bit out. There's one thing where you do like, oh, here's a bit of a joke. That was just me making a mistake and not bothering to fix it.
to actually read an RSS feed,
Also,
which
you can't read any of this text because it's so small and it's on a transparent background.
I think is really annoying.
So what do we have here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we still have transmission RSS. Wait, what season was this? So, Vinland Saga, that would have been just starting. Symphogear. I think this would have been... Yeah, September would have been what? Autumn? Yeah, this would have been autumn 2019. Doesn't matter to you guys unless you care about the anime stuff, but yeah.
There we go. I don't particularly want to download everything.
I'm going to keep going. You know how RSS
Just run the
feeds
others
work.
and then I'll go find a torrent. So, Tor done.
I didn't even know what my own torrents were called, or my own scripts were called. Also, we haven't configured Dunst at this point either, so it still looks really ugly and really blue.
Torrents are added.
Also, I just straight up show Anime Tosho for some reason. Oh, we don't even have a proper outro at this point. Is this the same song?
For me, and I'm out.
I think it... Yeah, it is. Wait.
And share it with them as well. So, I think that is pretty much everything for me, and I'm out.
I can't even do the delivery properly of my outro. Like, that would be something like, that is everything for me, and I'm out. That's how you do an outro, not, I'm out. What are you doing? Okay, one last video, and this one is 27.3 vidIQ score. Good meme. Let's go. Oh god, there's some bad stuff here. What are these thumbnails? Like, these are some of the worst thumbnails I've ever seen. What is this? What is this? What is this haircut? And what is this? Why is my hair so short here? What? What's going on with my stash here? Oh, these videos are so... No, I don't want to watch that. These video thumbnails are so bad. They got slightly better here, but look at all these downvotes. So I did a video on Dr. Stone for some reason, and Symphogear, because I was going to make... And also SAO. I was going to make this into like a more general channel of things that I'm interested in. Then I didn't do that, and now I'm kind of getting back into that. I'm not going to do any anime stuff, but... Hey, okay, we're gonna watch one of these shed videos. I'll save the welcome to my channel for some other point, but we'll watch a shed video, because I used to record all my videos in a shed, and it was a bad idea. I don't know why I did it, and I think I was making a video a week at this point, it looks like. Because, yeah, I'm not even consistent. I only had a couple... Maybe I started towards the end of that month. Anyway, let's just look at this one. I didn't watch this at all beforehand. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know how bad it's gonna be. Oh, okay. So at this time, I didn't like recording in my room because I felt like it was gonna be annoying to my housemate because I cared at that point. So at this point, I was recording in my shed, and as you can see, there's some
Good morning, everyone.
There's some gym equipment behind me, and like just a bunch of random stuff. And there were, like, literally off to the side here, there was, actually, I'm not going to say it. There was some illegal things off to the side here that you might be able to guess, but, yeah, anyway.
Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today is, Sunday the...
Just re-record the video!
Thing in...
Also, why is this text black?
July. Yeah, I don't remember. Anyway...
That wasn't actually the worst delivery.
Yeah, I don't remember. Anyway.
It feels like I kind of knew what a joke was at this point.
I've decided to start a series. We're going to call it A Week in Review. Name pen.
This series didn't start. I ended it after like 2 episodes.
For now, I'll work out a proper name for it later. Might stick with the name. We'll see if I'm too lazy to come up with a new name. Anyway, basically what we're going to do is I'm going to look back on the week that's just passed, looked at everything that I've done, sometimes just channel stuff, sometimes personal stuff.
Why do I have 5,000 subscribers?
Depending on how I feel like talking about stuff. And then goals
So, what is going on here? This is... This is the worst facial hair I've ever seen.
Plan for the next week.
I think I was also a bit chubbier at this point as well.
Again, channel stuff or...
Wait,
so yeah,
what was I doing there?
I feel tired. Anyway, somewhat interesting. I look really tired in this video right now. I feel tired. Anyway, to the video.
Okay, let's keep going.
So yeah, first major goal is obviously just starting up this channel. I've been putting it off for months.
No one cares.
I wanted to make videos for a while, and I kept finding excuses to not do it. Like, oh, the weather's bad outside.
Yeah, he's entirely right here. He did keep finding excuses, and then 9 months later, he's doing it daily.
So I don't want to go outside and record, or even though I could just do it in my room.
Yes, you could.
Except the background's a bit more boring than this shed. Like, there's a lot of...
This shed's just not a good place to record. There's so much junk in the background. So we have our... Actually, I'll go back to that one. You can... There's 2 bikes back here. If I was to keep going further over here, there would be a bottle with a hose in it. You could probably work out what that is.
A lot of.
Yeah, there's my 2 bikes back there. Still got both of those.
I'm in a share house right now, so there's a lot of junk from people who've lived here in the past.
Yes, there is. Absolutely
Anyway,
correct. Like,
yeah.
You've got these
So I started up
chairs
the channel,
here.
which
You've got a deep fryer up here. What's that? You've got some... I think that was a billy cart racing trophy or something.
I'm enjoying it so far. There should be, before this one, 2 videos up on the channel right now. Right now on
this is my third... Wait, it was my 3rd video, wasn't it?
channel, like on the like creator side of it, it says both videos have 0 views, even though the second one has 2.
That's because the videos were garbage, mate. Of course they have 0 views.
Yeah, something like that. Another thing I've done is I've got back to exercising, even though there's this gym. Like, this is about like.
I think this was. I think this would have been pretty much after I got back into actually working out. I was going hard at it for a while as well, and then I got lazy as you
from the house. So I really had no excuse not to be going before, but I would. It was like, oh, I'm too busy, or oh, this other reason, and it just kept putting off. But yeah, now that
there's a bonus clip in this one.
Now that I'm
gonna skip ahead.
Room for a desk because because I can't afford a desk. Once again, this is a lazy problem.
Yeah, why didn't you buy a desk, mate? I was working from my bed. I was literally doing programming work while sitting in my bed because I didn't feel like buying a desk. This is how lazy I was at that point.
Yeah. So over the next week, I'm gonna go get a desk. I'm probably gonna go down to Office Works.
I actually still have that desk. It's actually a really nice desk, by the way. It's kind of just like an IKEA flat pack junk, but it is kind of a nice desk.
And pick up a desk there and a chair because I've tested some chairs out there. And
why did you? Actually, that's a good point. Test out chairs before you buy them. Be that weird dude who just sits in all of the chairs and you're just walking around the store for 20 minutes. I still agree with him here. He does need to get a haircut though.
There's one I like. I don't need a $400 chair. I've sat in some of them. The chairs out there, and there's one I like. I don't need a $400 chair.
Good point. $400 chairs are dumb. This was about $150. Still probably too much, but it's real comfortable.
I've sat in some of them. At least apart from this series, another series I want to take on. Yeah, so
I think I was also still a Windows user at this point as well. I would have been. I would have still been using Windows and editing these videos with OpenShot, I believe.
Get that done.
I don't think I even edited this one.
I don't like to have some videos where on my channel.
As you can see, the sadness hasn't been drained out of me by this point. So this would have been September still, I believe. Yes. Oh no, this was July. So I was about 4 months of living into this place, or 4 months into living at this place. Then by September, I wanted to strangle my housemate because I couldn't stand him. At this point, he was like having house parties every weekend or so and not telling any of the other guys who live in the house. He was also the landlord, so we couldn't really do anything about it. And I was just like, I need to get out of this house. And now I'm in a much nicer house. Much nicer area. Actually, it's kind of a less nice area. But the people here are actually like functioning adults. And that definitely does help. Mark, if you're actually watching this, you're a terrible person and I never want to see you again. Anyway, let's keep going with this one.
My channel, it doesn't say that it has 0 views.
What are you talking about?
To have some videos where on my channel.
What are you talking about?
You can work out what that means yourself.
What?
My methods.
What are you talking about?
I've got other things that I want to do today. Yeah, another thing I want to do is procure some textbooks for next semester.
Ah, yeah. Pirating textbooks. The way to go. Don't buy textbooks, bad idea. He's still absolutely on the money here.
My methods are undisclosed. You can work out what that...
Or we can just say that I'm not pirating them.
What that means yourself.
Anyway, keep going. What is this?
It doesn't say that it has 0 views.
Alright, that's what I was talking about here.
It doesn't say that...
I wanted a video that didn't have 0 views, and I was super proud when I got 50 views in a 48-hour period. I'm still really happy about what's going on now, but I was so excited when I got 50 views in 48 hours. That was absolutely crazy.
0 views.
I think I was so happy at this point when I got 10 views just on one video. That was absolutely insane.
That would be nice. Like, I don't particularly care about the view count, but I would like more than zero. More
Yes, more than 0 is nice. I can agree with him on this point.
than zero would be nice, but we've got to trust the YouTube algorithm to serve up my channel to new people, because getting those first few viewers is going to be the hardest part, I reckon. Once that
He's not wrong here. Even with my new channel, my podcast channel, no one's bothered to go watch it on Library, but that's probably because it's garbage. People are watching it on, no one watches it on YouTube. It's got views on Library, though.
that's done, then, and I'm getting comments.
What are you doing?
No, I don't think so. If there is, then I might just cut something in afterwards while I'm editing. Yes.
Editing? You weren't editing this. What are you talking about? You didn't edit this. There's not a single cut in this
Books for
video.
next semester.
What do you mean you edited it?
So
Also with a crutch here for some reason. I didn't notice the picture in the background. I wonder how long this was here. How many videos did I record in the shed without noticing this picture in the background? Oh.
name pending. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe and hit the little bell icon if you want to see more from my channel.
Yep,
and
do that.
I'll talk to you guys later. See you then.
We have a bonus clip.
Hey cat, can you let me edit the video? Come on.
Oh, I miss Bear.
Move. Nope. Alright then.
Okay. So I don't I don't know what this video was. So if you enjoyed this very, very different sort of video where I'm just kind of reacting to the garbage that went up on my channel, then hey, I'm not doing another one for a while, but maybe it was fun for you. It wasn't fun for me. Okay, it kind of was fun for me, just laughing at this dude who calls himself Brodie Robertson. So I think I'm going to end it there. I'm going to go edit this video and hate having to watch those videos back again for a second time. And thank you everyone for helping me reach 5,000 subscribers. It is such a crazy goal that we've hit. I guess power on to 10,000. At 10,000 I might do something like an Arch install. Don't hold me up to that. I really don't want to do an Arch install video. There's so many of them already out there, and the only difference now is that the Linux kernel isn't a part of the base package. That's literally the only difference. Everything else, just follow Luke's video, or DistroTube's video, or any of the hundreds of other Arch install videos out there. So I think I'm going to end it there, but before I go, I just want to thank my patrons. A special thank you to Nathan, Andrew, Rode, Oculari, Ray, and Zilva, who helped make this channel possible. Without their support, I would still be stuck making videos like this. So thank you to them, and if anyone else wants to support the channel, then I've got a link to my Patreon down below, and also some other links down there as well. So if you want to monetarily support the channel, but not through Patreon, there'll be some Amazon affiliate links down below as well as some other stuff. I've also got my social links and my alternate video platform, so be sure to check all of that out as well. And also remember to go check out my podcast, Tech Over Tea, if you want more just rambly videos, a lot more similar to this than my regular content. So I think that's pretty much everything for this, and I'm out.